there is not a single unequivocal statement in the complete Bible.
Jesus is God? You want to show it to me in the Bible? Show it to me in the Bible. You don't have it in the Bible because it's not in the Bible. Okay.
Of course, the Trinity is not mentioned, nor is there mentioned that Jesus says that he is God, quite the opposite.
If Jesus is God, I would like you to show me one verse, only one statement, anywhere in your Bible, any version of the Bible where Jesus says, I am God, or where he says, worship me.
Years ago, I noticed that Muslims around the world were asking the exact same question in exactly the same words. I would go to California and a Muslim would ask me, where did Jesus say, I am God, worship me? I'd go to London and a Muslim would ask me, where did Jesus say, I am God, worship me? I'd get messages from Muslims in Pakistan and Indonesia saying, where did Jesus say, I am God, worship me? So it was clear that Muslims were being trained to ask Christians, where did Jesus say, I am God, worship me? And if you watch some lectures by Muslim apologists, you can see them telling Muslims to ask this question. Now, before we continue, let me ask you, where did Jesus say, I am God, worship me? If some of the classic proof texts for the deity of Christ are popping into your head, you're going to run into a problem. Because if a Muslim asks, where did Jesus say, I am God, worship me? And you reply by showing that Jesus claimed to be the I am of the Exodus, that same Muslim has also been trained to say, no, I asked you where he said, I am God, worship me, in those words. You see, Muslims aren't being trained simply to ask the question. They're being trained to demand exact words. You Christians say that Jesus is God and that we're supposed to worship him. If you can't show us where Jesus said, I am God, worship me, in those exact words, you're clearly wrong about Jesus. So before you offer a case for the deity of Christ, you might need to deal with the exact words criterion, which is a silly criterion. In fact, the easiest way to get past the exact words criterion is to flip it back on whoever's using it. For instance, you can say, I'd be happy to show you where Jesus said, I am God, worship me, as soon as you show me where he said, I'm only a prophet, don't worship me, in those exact words. No other words. I want just the words, I'm only a prophet, don't worship me. Shit! That's what Muslims believe about Jesus, right? Well, if you can't show me those exact words, the Islamic view of Jesus must be false. Or you can say, show me where Jesus said, I am the virgin-born son of Mary, in those exact words. You can use the Bible or the Quran, but I want those exact words, or Islam is false. This will help show that demanding specific words is absurd. The fact that so many Muslims use this approach, an approach that, if applied consistently, could be used against Islam, strongly suggests that Islamic apologetics isn't meant to get people to the truth. It's meant to confuse.